What's up, everybody? Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Space Engineers. When we last left off, we finally kind of got the Betsy Mark II parked in here. We need to work on a couple of things, one of which is... Oh, I already put one down here, okay. I missed that. One of which is the gravity generator that I want to get going, but I also noticed in my list of mods here, some of them have changed and updated. This SNCNC, which is what we used for the little bike over here, that seems to have updated because there's a few more blocks here, like the camera, cyberbrain, wheels, things like that, that I don't think were there before. If they were, I just missed them. But the other thing is I found the retractable solar panels here. Now, the only thing that concerns me is that there are two blocks, a retracted and a not retracted. It makes me kind of wonder if you can retract them or not, kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is put that there, and they're really not that expensive to do. As you can see, you need 4 small steel tubes, 8 interior plates, and 8 construction components, which I don't have the small tubes. Now, the last time I was on here, that mod didn't show up because there was no survival component. I don't know how much of that has changed. I don't know. I didn't read a description or anything. I just noticed it was in there in-game. So I don't know if it's retractable yet. I don't know if it actually functions yet. Like, I don't know if it'll actually do anything. Kind of the whole let's find out type of situation here. Okay, so the color didn't change, which makes me think this is probably a work in progress, and that it's not actually functional yet, which is fine. But I definitely wanted to try it. Now, it falls under radiator for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. But I do not see a retractable... I don't see any radiator listed, actually. So, more than likely, it's not functioning yet, which is fine. I would have to read the description in the workshop to find out, but... So there's a few other things. Eventually, I don't know that I'm gonna... You might notice in my hotbar I've got a bunch of the bike components. I don't know if I'm going to do this yet at the moment, but I would like to make some kind of little bike type or small ship like this. That's a pretty cool little cockpit. Some kind of ship like this that would, oh, that's a cool machine gun looking thing. That's pretty cool. It's got like a little drum magazine. Like a drone is kind of what I'm going for there. Is like it's got a battery, put a camera on it, a artificial brain, and like fly it around, and I don't know, maybe use it to intercept other ships, or because it's light and maneuverable, maybe take on, like, shoot out the guns. I don't know. Just thoughts and things floating around my brain. My priority right now is to get gravity going here, but I've also been interested in this like, food mod pack, which was like, you have a recharge station, which looks pretty cool. Bioreactor sounds interesting as far as I don't know if you can power it based off of food, water recycling, hydroponics, oxygen, all that good stuff. So I don't know how much of that is fictitious, like just for RP and aesthetic, or how much of it actually is useful. That remains to be seen. As far as, again, I'm not a big description reader. I kind of just download things when I see them and they look cool. So if you're screaming at the game right now, what are you doing? Of course it's not functional, or the other, of course it's functional, you know, don't worry about it. It's not you, it's me. I I don't know. I think it's just because I skim through the workshop a lot. Both for...
Ship fuel critical.
It is not critical. Stop telling me that. Whether it be for, Inspiration series or just every few days or so I check to see what new mods are out. Things like that. Whatever the reasoning. Yeah, so whatever the reasoning be, I just like to grab stuff and download it. I don't normally pay attention. Oh, hey! There's a way to get out of the cameras, just turn it off. I've got an idea then. Can we... toggle block on and off. Okay, power on. Power on. Camera mode, right? Off. On? Aha! So that's a way you can get out of the camera mode while still staying in the ship. That's pretty cool. What do I need? Gravity generator components, large tube, computers, and motors. I think I can do that by hand. So yeah. And I can't tell... There's something weird with the armor plating here, unless that's... Oh, wait, no, that's just the lighting from the skybox combined with the... Wow, lag spikes. Go away. Yeah, you can still see, I don't know what all happened to my ship, but it's getting kind of busted. That whole parking job we did last episode apparently was not nearly as good as I thought it was, and I was tearing something up, but I don't know what, or why. The why is the more concerning part. I don't know why it was being damaged. Okay. Put all this back. I need... gravity. Gravity stuffs. I think I needed more than that. Didn't I need more? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how much of the food-looking bio mod is functional and how much of it is aesthetic. Yeah, I said that right. Aesthetic. Yeah. If at all. If anything is functional, I don't know. I intend to find out, because it looked kind of cool. It would be kind of neat to be able to, like, bioreactor stuff and things of that nature. I don't need that many. Alright, and motors. We need, like, 40 computers. Do I have any more motors? I'm always out of motors. I use motors for everything, apparently. Alright, come on. Tell me... Ah! I need 2 more motors. Seriously, that is like the deficit of my production pipeline is motors. And of course I have no nickel. I never have what I need. I really need to make a small little drilling ship out of the bike component things, is what I probably should do. I'm just going to strip this down because this is going to go by the wayside anyway. I just need 2 for now. I believe I mentioned that in a previous episode that I'm going to tear down the interceptor because it really didn't function how I wanted it to. Huh! I just flew through the sensor and turned the light on. I still have it set for players. Alrighty. We should have gravity now. Gravity will be really good because now I can actually walk around and kind of plan out the station. And I may not keep this here in the middle of the walkway. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. If it looks cool, I might keep it there. That looks kind of cool. That does look cool. Looks like some kind of, what am I thinking? Globe, maybe? Or model? It looks like a lander model, like a lunar lander. Ooh, I have it backwards. I didn't know I had it turned around. Gravity generator matrix. Haha. Feel that. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So we have gravity. Yay! The other thing I wanted to try out was in here somewhere. Force field door. I want to see what this does. I need a steel plate. Wow, I need a lot of stuff for this. Holy crap. Alright, well. I'm gonna gather up a few things, maybe? And then be back in a minute. Alright, I'm gonna place this down, and then basically I want to get it to a functioning state. I have everything there, but I may not weld the whole thing, depending on how long it takes. I just want to see what it looks like. Ooh. That's kind of cool. That is pretty awesome. I might use that everywhere, to be honest. So yeah, that's cool. What are these? These are gyroscope reactor, portable reactor. I'm not really sure what that does, to be honest. These don't require a ton of stuff, but they require a lot of different things. Bioreactor, food processing module, resupply station. Alright, let's actually take a look at some of these on the ground here. Okay. So this looks like a wall-mounted thing. Recharge station. So this is probably just a quick, you can heal yourself or juice up. I don't know if it's actually like a med bay replacement. Is that how it looks? Is there no... The thing makes it look like there's a door. I guess those are just tanks. Okay. There's that. What is this one? Okay, this is on the wall too, but this is a resupply. I don't know what that means. This looks kind of cool. It almost looks like a buffet thing. Like a diner, I guess. Not a buffet, a diner. So this one I might build completely just to see how it all works. This is a hydroponics, but I don't know what that does, to be honest. Water recycling. Didn't know we had water. Maybe that's something the mod added. And then this is the bioreactor, which it's anybody's guess what this thing does. I'm kind of hoping it's another power alternative. That would be kind of cool. The other thing is, now, here's a question that I have. It seems, I could be very wrong, as I am not a perfect individual when it comes to knowledge of this game. Ooh, advanced reactor, that sounds fun. But I feel like some of my mods are missing. I had a force field one where there was those pinkish purpley blue blocks. Now they could have, this does say force field block and this does say inverted and all that, so they could have just changed the texture, like the mod developer, which is perfectly plausible. I had the trees, but I also had more. Like, I had a rotating thingy that had plants and stuff in it. I had a few other mods, and I can't find them anywhere. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. But yeah, let's put down this guy. And see what we can do with it. Okay. I'm gonna go grab a few more components and we'll be back in a minute. Okay. So we should have enough to get this functioning now. Actually, let's go ahead and do one of these jobs. That way, it'll weld faster. I think these go faster. Maybe it's because I had two of them before. Like, they're not both working right now. I'm not entirely sure about that. Come on. That's probably functioning, I guess, but... Okay. Turn that off. Turn that off. Alright. Ooh! Food processing module. Micro connector. So how do we get food? Like, fertile soil comes from ground. Okay. Gummy bears, fresh vegetables, fresh food. Where's fresh vegetables? Food processing module. Okay. This requires fresh vegetables, but I don't know how we get that. Nutrient paste. See, that's the only thing is I'm not sure. Not do wacko. What? I don't know what that is. Magnesium fuel cell. I'm wondering if one of these other ones is the thing I need to be looking at. As far as like what's the other ones? We just built the food processor. Maybe hydroponics? Is that like what would make the food? Let's find out. Alright. So, we have made this thingamajigger, the hydroponic. This looks like what it would grow food, right? Hydroponics. Any item accepted by hydroponics, any item produced. Okay, so it accepts things and then makes things. What do you accept? I'm confused. I'm so confused. I should probably just read descriptions. That probably would be a good idea. Any item accepted, produced. Alright, so you know what? It's against my normal whatchamacallit, process, if you will. But I'm gonna go read a description and then we'll go over it and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I figured out a few things. I don't know what these lag spikes are about. First of all, that is a decoration at the moment. It was said so by the mod developer in the description. I don't know why I'm spiking. Stop it. It's very annoying. Quit it. Seriously, what is going on? It was fine a minute ago. As to these things. Sorry, I got a little distracted by it. What is this blue thing down here? This might be what I'm looking for, actually. Apparently, you need water. There was an update for this mod, which is the Advanced Life Support mod, that added water supplies in the asteroids that you could collect and then put into these. It would produce vegetables or plants. You could put them in this, make food, etc. The hunger part of it is not in place yet because of the mod developing is not that far along in that regards. I think they're trying to figure out how to do it with the game, because the game doesn't have default hunger, thirst, etc. So they're like trying to figure out how to add that. But at the moment, it's for role-playing or just cool blocks, in my opinion. That's my assessment. But seriously, what is going on with the lag spikes? I'm going to try and download the SE Toolbox. Has not been working for me. Every time I go to boot it up, it crashes. I don't know why. I'm going to try and just like uninstall it and re-download it, because I have a ton of debris from clearing out that the asteroid above me. And so it's been lagging up my game a lot on this world. So that's iron. I want to see what this blue stuff is. If this blue stuff is water, then our game is updated enough. I don't know. I don't think I made magnesium? Okay. I don't think I made this world before or after that update. I don't know when that was made. So one thing is there's another mod that I'll have to add in that adds a cargo ship that has water supplies that you can collect. So I'll need to get that, and hopefully in the next episode we could do something with this. Next time we'll probably focus a bit more on building again and seeing if we can build this out a bit more, make some more rooms, so on and so forth. I'm going to see if I can use the toolbox program and clean up the world a little bit so it'll run a little smoother. And yeah, next episode we'll probably work on building a bit more. I just wanted to play around with some of these mod blocks and see if they worked and if I could do anything with them, but apparently I need to add a few more things. I've also downloaded some more mods that I forgot to add into the world, so I will need to do that as well. So, I know we didn't really get a whole lot done this episode. We were kind of just playing around with different mod blocks. But we learned some stuff, learned some new mechanics on how these work and all that. Found out that we want to use these everywhere, because these are really cool. I love the force field door. So yeah, next episode we'll make some more progress on the building, the structure of the station and stuff. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!